Hello, hello, and welcome to this Made My Week Holiday Edition! I don't know if this is a good idea or a huge mistake, but let's just keep going. You know, on this show I amplify goodness, kindness, inspiring stories, good people doing good things, heart-centered businesses, but today I decided to dedicate the whole show to stuff and actual things that bring joy. And not only do they bring joy, but they make a difference in this world. I'm gonna be sharing some stuff that I love, stuff that my followers on TikTok and Instagram loved and they shared. Also, I'm gonna share a story about a guy who received cheese making kit as a gift and now he has cheese making business. So stay tuned and let's get started. Imagine this, it's a cold, windy, snowy winter day, but you still decide to go outside to get some steps in and breathe some fresh air. You walk until your feet are freezing, then you come back home, you make yourself a cup of tea or coffee, whatever you prefer, and then you cozy up and cuddle up under a blanket, but not any blanket, a heated one. Yes. The joy that this blanket gives me, it's indescribable. It's the best €7 that I spent. Yes, €7. That's how cheap it was for me because I got it on sale. This will make anyone's day, any woman's day especially. It makes a perfect Christmas gift. Be sure your person, whomever you're gonna give this to, will love it and they will love you too for gifting this, for sure. This little guy makes big difference. My whole family is obsessed with it, especially my 2-year-old son. He loves playing with it and massaging himself. I love using it for my sore muscles after the workout. So I curly up under my heated blanket and then I massage my arms, my neck, my back. It is the best. Like, it was very inexpensive and money well spent. Good massager, also a crowd pleaser. When I asked my husband what brings him joy, without even blinking, he said supplements. And I love this for him and also for me because he's such a good guy because he puts everything into a teeny tiny box for me, like all days. You know, and I don't need to think about it. I just drink and then magically at the end of the week, new supplements appear. This is such a useful love language. If you have a girl and if you love her and if you, or a guy, and if you're into supplements, do this. This is so kind. This is so thoughtful. This is how you express your love. Supplements in a box weekly. This teeny tiny thing also brings me so much joy. Do you know why? Because it works every single time. My skin is super dry and I use it everywhere. On my lips, on my arms, on my face. I slather before I go to bed. I put it on my feet. I put it on my son's face as well. Like, nothing works as good as Aquaphor and it brings me so much joy every single time. About beauty, it's not really my passion. I'm not big into makeup, kind of, but not really. But anyways, I am sharing this foundation for the same reason as I did Aquaphor, because it works. Every single time I apply it, it does the job and I'm just so grateful for the stuff that works. For real. I'm a girly who not only loves a good skincare routine, but I care about my health. So protecting my skin from skin cancer is a must step in my routine, and this sunscreen was definitely a discovery for me of this year. I've tried so many different sunscreens, believe me I'm talking about tens, like 20, 30, 50 maybe, I don't know, but this one is the best by far when it comes to applying your makeup afterwards. It's not too light, not too heavy, perfect for dry skin in my opinion, like it works well for me, but also just makeup glides on so smoothly. I am in love. Every single time I pick up the bottle, I'm like, oh yes, come to me. I love sensory experience of this is also, I could not recommend this enough. If there's one thing that totally made my whole year and that changed me, like changed my brain's chemistry, wiring, my thinking, me as a person, my body, it's this book. Oh my gosh, I cannot stop talking about it. I'm raving about it to everybody whom I meet. People are gonna get this as a Christmas gift from me. I mentioned it in one of my previous videos, and basically this book is written on the basis that people are good innately. and it's research-based, it's science-based, there are statistics, there are numbers, and they're presented not in a boring way, but in a storytelling. So there are so many cool, incredible stories. It's a perfect read for all the skeptics, pessimists, those who do not believe in goodness. Give them this book. It's full of just nuggets and wisdom, and I want to remember everything, because sometimes, yeah, I do slip into negative, not necessarily negative thinking, but like limited thinking. So all I need to do is remember at least one of the stories from this book, and it will shift how I feel and how I am in my body. This book will change how you perceive the world, people, relationships. And if you already read it, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to connect, like what you think, how it made you feel. Let me know. Speaking about books, there's one on my list that I want to get for myself and for everybody that I know. That is because it has been released by the World Central Kitchen. It's an organization that I spoke about in the past, by the way, and it's a non-profit organization. They serve food and meals for people in crises. So they go in affected areas. They're in Ukraine, in Gaza, they were in Spain after all the floods, and basically anywhere and everywhere where meals and food are needed. The founder of this organization, Jose Andres, he's a chef himself. So he created a bunch of recipes. They're also including all the recipes from all around the world, from all the countries that they've been to and where they served people. So it's a very diverse kind of book. I've heard that there are also some celebrity recipes included. They share stories as well. And the best part is that all proceeds go back to the World Central Kitchen organization to make sure that they feed as many people as they possibly can. So if you are looking for the next cookbook, this might be the one. I don't think I can fit them all. Maybe. It's a problem. It's a borderline addiction, but I love all of them so much, and I can't stop because I can't. Oh my God. I know that I don't need that many, but every single bottle, it tells a story. And every single morning I wake up and I think to myself, what kind of story do I want to tell today? How do I feel? And in what kind of world do I want to immerse myself today? And every single morning, it brings me so much joy. I cannot describe to you how I feel about perfume. This is way too much already, and I want more. I cannot help myself. I want more stories. I want more fantasy world. And I feel so passionate about perfume that I want to make a video about each one and tell you a story, what I see and what I imagine when I smell them. Like, this is what it brings out of me, this creativity and this fantasy world. And if anybody wants gift me perfume, do so. There won't be enough ever. For me, perfume is it. I don't need shoes, I don't need bags, I don't need supplements, perfume. Give me perfume and I'll be happy. It's a good gift. It's a good gift. It brings me joy. I mentioned at the beginning that I asked my followers and my friends what brings them joy, and one of them showed me this incredible thing. It's a sun catcher, and look what it does to her room. Every single morning around 9:30, when the sun hits the room, it becomes this magical place with all these little sunbeams and sun bunnies. That's how we call them in Lithuania, sun bunnies. I love this so much. I also ordered it for my mom. She's not gonna watch this video. She doesn't speak English, so it's fine. I'm sure that she's gonna love it. We have a perfect room for these sun catchers. I cannot wait to create this magical space for her as well. The follower shared that she has this purple book that is filled with her art, and she makes notes of all the things that brought her joy, that inspired her, and she regularly goes back and reads it, and that brings her lots of joy. And I thought this is such an incredible gift idea as well, to fill the notebook with loving notes, funny happenings that happen throughout the year, and then give it to the person at the end of the year or on their birthday. And I feel like this is a perfect gift for a child. Don't you think? Wouldn't a teenage girl or a boy would love this? Oh, I'm obsessed. I'm making one for my son. I had to pause filming because I had to put my son to sleep, then I had a client session, but now we're back. When I say that I'm a life coach by day and content creator by night, I mean it, because usually I film everything at night when everyone is asleep and no one's bothering me. So this is the reality of making content. But anyways, I'm feeling very joyful that I get to create and I have this opportunity. So going back to the list, I wanted to share this website and this platform that actually one of my followers shared as well when I asked on my Instagram what brings them joy, and she said dingly.com. So gift people stories and experiences rather than actual gifts. So basically it's a platform full of experiences that you can purchase for people, like going to the museums, swimming with a boat, going to the concert, etc, etc. And not only that, but they're actually incredible company as well, because they love the planet and they care about sustainability. So for example, 1% of all of their profit goes to this organization called For the Planet. That's their certified environmental partner. Also, they plant trees for every single gift that they sell, and thus far they planted more than 300,000 trees. How cool is that? It's a good company, so if you are looking for an experience and a story rather than a gift, physical gift, this is a cool website that will certainly bring someone joy. If you have a girl in your life who loves playing with dolls, oh, I have a perfect doll for you. A new doll was released as a part of Barbie Dream Gap project, and she is a prima ballerina, Maria Tallchief. She was a member of America's Osage Nation, and she made history as becoming America's first prima ballerina. Barbie doll wears this outfit that was so important in Tallchief's career, and it's the one from performance in The Firebird at the New York City Ballet. She had an incredible career, retired in 1966 and passed away in 2013. However, her legacy lives on through this doll, because when you purchase this Barbie doll, a portion of the money will be donated to the Center of Native American Youth Center. So if you are looking for a meaningful gift, this doll is it. There's something about kids and their toys and the special bond that they develop, this attachment to this physical thing, because even in the question when I asked, a few of my followers answered that what brings them joy is their toys from their childhood that they still have and own and cherish. So now that I'm raising a 2-year-old and when I'm buying things for him, sometimes I pause and think, will this be the toy that will live with him for the next 20, 30, 40 years? Like, you never know, and it's such a cool journey to observe. Now, if you think that gifting a DIY kind of present or a project is cheesy, think again. Because Matthew from England, who is 50 years old, 5 years ago, he received this $5 cheese making kit. He loved it so much that he started his own cheese making business. Yes, a father of 5 and construction consultant, was so successful at it as well that he already won 2 rewards for the best cheese in the UK. How cool is that? He's hoping to go full-time to just cheese making and leave consultant in the past. And this story inspired me so much. It just proves that you never know what's around the corner. So might as well always stay open, curious, optimistic, open to opportunities, to possibilities, and who knows, maybe you will turn into cheesemaker one day. Okay, I think that's enough of stuff, so let's wrap up here. I'd love to hear from you also in the comments down below. Let me know what thing or things excited you the most. Perhaps it gave you some ideas what you can give to your loved ones or to yourself. Also, let me know in the comments what thing brings you joy. I always love hearing what makes people smile. In the meantime, go ahead and make your own week, make someone's week, because you can, and come back next week for good, inspiring stories, for this uplifting information. Thank you as always for tuning in. I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye!